And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear them anyway, even though everyone else says I shouldn't wear them. I'm going to wear them because I want to wear them. You doing something out of the ordinary because you want to do it, and you're not going to let anyone else dictate what you should and you should not do. You will need mental strength when facing hard battles in your life. That's literally what I'm putting on my vision board because it's so important. If I have social anxiety, an act of resistance for me could be something like me going into Chipotle and saying my order instead of doing a pickup order, because people that have social anxiety know we love pickup orders. We don't like face to face stuff because it requires social interaction and etc. You doing something that is out of the ordinary. An act of resistance is any moment where action overrides your fear. Hey, do you want to hang out? And you know for a fact you do not want to hang out with them. You saying no without giving an explanation to behind why you're saying no is an act of resistance, because naturally we're more prone to say, okay, this is why I can't hang out. This is why, instead of just saying, hey girl, I don't think I can hang out today. It builds mental strength. It builds strength for you to face these hard battles in life. You're doing an act of resistance a lot. It's basically you telling your brain, hey, I can actually do this, and look at me doing this and blossoming. Once you really do something, you're letting go of that fear. You're casting out that fear outside your body. And you're about to go up and you start speaking the presentation, you enter that state where you're like, wait, I'm actually doing good. Like, I'm not nervous anymore. And that feeling, once you get done with the presentation after resenting it for so long, is an act of resistance because you did the presentation without saying it. Fear exists to prevent uncertainty. The reason why we have fears of things is because we're uncertain of it. The reason why you might have anxiety is because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. If you have social anxiety, it could also just be because you might have gotten bullied by people when you were younger, or you might have dealt with a lot of bad social interactions. So it's made you scared to talk to people or made you scared of some certain people. I'm not here to tell you what your active resistance might look like. For me, for example, active resistance would be me not touching my hair in all the videos, because I really touch my hair a lot of times because I'm nervous about how it's going to look on camera when I'm editing it, and how people are going to think it's going to look.
I don't know if I look the best in this picture. I don't know if I look the best in this video.
Mental strength, it lets your mind know that you can do it. And your mind and your body is going to connect and finally complete the action that you have been procrastinating.
What if people say this? What if people think that? What if I don't get likes on this? What if people think I'm stupid?
The what ifs need to stop. You're going to have to do it. That's the plain simple fact. If you care too much, the way to stop caring is to do it. A lot of people will hesitate to post content. Me for sure. I was hesitant to post content first because I was like, okay,
I don't know what people are gonna think. I don't know if I'm gonna get likes. I don't know if I'm even gonna be, popular. I don't know if people are gonna like my videos. Work.
caring too much. And after resistance is to stop caring. Me seeing that one of my videos on YouTube flopped, or me seeing one of my videos on TikTok might have flopped, and still keeping it up because I decided to make the video. I decided to make the video and I wanted to make the video. Because you know for a fact, it's hard to resist for one, and it's part of the usual norm. If you want to start living more, we have to go outside of the normal. And I tell myself this a lot because I am for sure a structured thinker and I like staying in my comfort zone, but I have to go out the norm for me to build resistance against things I need to complete in my life. Finishing assignment the day it was due instead of procrastinating and waiting a couple weeks to finish assignment. That's a part of resisting. That's a part of resisting your temptations. Acts of resistance are going to help you neurologically and psychologically, because you are going to build strength in your mind. Your mind and your body is going to correlate into one and really complete the action that you need to do, because you're telling yourself you trust yourself. You're telling yourself, hey, I know my mind's telling me I can't do it, but I'm going to make my body do it. I'm going to give you guys some examples of acts of resistance you can do, especially as a black girl or a tall girl. A tall girl, wear some heels. A black girl, wear your natural hair out, or just doing anything that the world tells you that you can't do, but you want to do it. It's not about what the world wants to tell you, because who's living the life? Are you living the life? Or are you letting Instagram, you're letting other external factors dictate your life? And this is one of the reasons I had to get off my phone for a minute, because if we are on our phone too much, we start to equate external attention to the all time superior. Because you are going to notice a huge change in yourself if you slowly just do one act of resistance each day, and you're going to see how much courage and strength that you build up over time. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one.